We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Night Terror's Angel Breaker Issue 1. This is a two-part micro-series from DC Comics in 2023, and it ties in loosely to the Night Terror's miniseries. This issue was written by Tim Seeley, art by Acky, colors by Brian Reber, letters by Saidia Temofonte, main cover by Matteo Lolli and Tony Avina, edited by Ben Abernathy. So this woman who has a sword named Angel Breaker, she's totally not a knockoff of Elric with Stormbringer. No, don't think that. Stop it. She finds this guy named Raptor, who's apparently a criminal with a very generic costume, and recruits him to help her go to the US to recover some backup data from the cult of Kobra. Apparently it's about the Dreamstone, and she wants some information off there. And they have a buddy team up because they're instantly friends, even though this guy says he hates her, and he doesn't murder her while she sleeps, and she purrs, because that's funny. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, in Erie County, Ohio, the secret Kobra facility has these 4 super smart kids that are following their boss lady around as she goes to this locked door and does something, and it's wacky, because they're kids, right? They're supposed to be like these super special kids that are going to help Kobra in the future or something. Well, Angel Breaker and Raptor drop in to beat up some Blackadders, and of course we have social commentary because Angel Breaker refers to them as members of an elitist organization that exploits the poor for power. So there's that, just wedged right in there. There's a couple little comments like that throughout the book. Because there's so much talking, I guess they had to fill space with some mandatory political talking points. Well, it turns out the lady in the vault is trying to get information from the Dreamstone memory banks or whatever. Meanwhile, Raptor and Angel Breaker catch up with the kids, and they're suddenly fast friends, of course, and it turns out one of them's working for somebody else, and then a plane hits the building, because why not? And apparently something came out of Angel Breaker's nightmares when the nightmare wave hit, because none of these people fell asleep for some reason, so this nightmare creature is loose, and then we got a cliffhanger ending. This was horrifically bad writing. This was generic, nonsensical talkiness that read like bad manga, and the art style is very much bad manga, mixed in with a little bit of Steven Universe. I hated everything about this book. This was a giant waste of money. It has all the flaws of manga art, from the generic faces and ludicrously over-the-top emotional reactions and little sweat beads people get when they're moderately stressed, to the weird way people talk as if this was translated from another language by college freshmen. I seriously thought I'd accidentally purchased a manga that was in color, but one that was off a discount rack. Everything about this failed. It's not scary, it's not interesting, it barely ties into Night Terrors. This Angel Breaker character is really annoying. Everybody talks like they're on Twitter. Seriously, DC, I don't know what you're doing over there, but do your own art. Don't try and make lazy copies of bad manga art. You're not good at it. And the storyline is laughably simplistic and bad. Everything about this book fails. The artist does have a pretty good handle on being able to not just make flat panels though, so there is actually some perspective shots. Beyond that though, this book was trash. I hated it. This was a waste of $4. Unless somebody gives this to you for free, it's not worth tracking down. So I have no interest in pursuing this, even though I already bought issue 2. This was total hot mess. It's not worth dollar bin. It's not worth owning. I am very, very upset that I spent money on this. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video about Girl Elric, please hit the like button, share it on your social media, and subscribe if you haven't. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description for various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.